Hi, and welcome to yet another episode of New to Me. I'm Stephen Michael Zack, and today we are looking at the Zoom H1n. This is the brand new version of the Zoom H1. It is completely redesigned for 2018, and it is an excellent update. Let's jump into it and take a look at it. Okay, so let's take a closer look at the Zoom. First of all, you can see it is completely redesigned. All the buttons are off the back and they're either on the front or on the sides. First off, let's take a look at how this thing is made. It has a brand new matte finish. It's still very plasticky, but it's a little bit more of a rubbery texture plastic. I still did buy the $8 3-year protection plan because these will get dropped. They will get broken, especially the top things here and the little capsules here. They have a tendency to break off. So around the front, of course, you have your stop, your play, your directional buttons, you have your record button, and then up here you have your very simple audio. You have your audio low cut limiter. You have your audio low cut limiter and auto limiter, which is all right here on the front. There's never need to go onto the back of this thing. And one of the things I really love about this is the new 1.25 light up LCD screen. Yes, yes, yes. Now I can see what I'm doing in the sun. Now I can see what I'm doing in the dark. And all I have to do is just hit one of these buttons and hold it down. So let's say we want to change the what we're recording with, press it, and you just kind of press it a couple times and it will actually switch your settings here. Now, one thing I was disappointed in is that it still has the same dinky speaker, so you're gonna need headphones to play this back. I wish that they had updated the speaker, but I get it, I understand, there's not a lot of room in this sleek design. So taking a look at the side here, we have your 3.5mm jack for your input, and we have the SD card. Now, the SD card slot is new. It's got this kind of rubber piece that you would find on a DSLR camera. However, it's still attached to a very flimsy little rubber tab here. So my suggestion would be to insert your SD card, close it off, and just take the data off the micro USB here. But we'll get back to the micro USB in a second. Of course, moving down, you have your trash button and you have the old on-off rocker and your hold rocker. Again, I wish they had made these buttons and not a rocker because this is what broke on my other one. This is the first thing it tends to go because you're using it so much. And then of course you have a micro USB. Now this is only a 2.0 USB, and I wish that it were USB 3, but again, still works, still great. Now, I know what a lot of people are saying, and a lot of people have pointed this out, is that the trash button is right here. So when you're holding it, you run the risk of pressing the trash button. Well, they thought of that, so we'll go ahead and hit the trash button and swing around. And if you notice, the screen is set to cancel. You actually have to physically move this in order to erase your files. So you're pretty safe about that. And finally, swinging around to the other side, you have your 3.5 headphone jack and your old-fashioned volume control. Again, I wish this were a wheel that you can kind of move up and down and you had more control. But one of the brand new features on this thing is something I really love, and that is the brand new level dial here. Just like on the H5 and the H6, now you can control your levels, and this thing is excellent. So if somebody gets loud, you have a dial to control, to kind of dial back or dial forward. Yes, this was a much needed thing. Now, I wish there were some kind of red marker in order to let me know what channel I was actually on. However, there is a little notch here up top, and I think that's supposed to be the line. But still, I'm very happy with the fact that we get an actual physical dial. Now, another thing about the H1n is the fact that they've changed the battery. It is now 2 AAAs, and it was great to be able to just pop in 1 AA, but they've changed it, I guess, to fit more in here. They've kind of had to slice back the battery for the screen and for the dial and a few other things, and that's fine, because I always carry AAAs as well as AAs. So that's it, the end of our episode. And what would any digital recorder episode be without an audio sample? Don't forget to leave your questions and your comments in the notes below. Like, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell button. Don't know where I'm going, so do you want to go with me? Can't say I'm knowing exactly where that road might lead. So baby, let's take a ride. Let's do something we never tried. We'll jump in my car, kiss this breezy town goodbye. And we can still live the streams just like we wanna. Down by the ocean, we'll pass through Tijuana. Tell me, baby, just give me the word and we'll go straight to Mexico. We've been working too hard, pushing our fingers to that bone. Don't you think maybe we deserve paradise for our own? So baby, just take my hand, do something for once not planned. We'll run away, leave our fears and doubts behind. And we can still live the streams just like we wanna. Down by the ocean, we'll pass through Tijuana. Tell me, baby, just give me the word and we'll go straight to Mexico. And baby, it ain't far away, yeah. And it's what we've always dreamed about someday. And we can still live the streams just like we wanna. Down by the ocean, we'll pass through Tijuana. Tell me, baby, just give me the word and we'll go straight to Mex. We can still live the streams just like we wanna. Down by the ocean, we'll pass through Tijuana. Tell me, baby, just give me the word and we'll go straight to Mexico. Straight to Mexico. Straight to Mexico. I'm Michael Zack, and this is new to me.